Good morning, guys. Here we are today at Newlands Forest, going for a hike up to the King's Blockhouse and then down to Rhodes Memorial. We'll see you there. I'm joined today by Luke and my cousin Marcus.
Hello, hello.
Away. So we'll see you up there, guys. Let's get it going. This pine forest that we're walking through, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger as the time goes on. And pine will tend to do that. It's an invasive species here in the southern peninsula. And yeah, we're struggling with it, but it's really taking up a lot of our natural flora. And we have also tree barking that happens in Newlands Forest, which is highly illegal, as Luke brought up. And there's actually a sign at the beginning of the trail with numbers and all the information that you need if you do encounter anyone that's tree barking. Yeah, I've actually called that number in the past to give them coordinates, and it didn't go down the way you would think it did. But you know, at least we try, and that's all you can do. So we keep fighting the good man's fight over here. And this is another bark stripping sign that we were talking about just now. So it tells you bark stripping is illegal. If you see anyone that is stripping bark, you must contact the authorities, which is SANPark here in South Africa, South African National Parks Association. And yeah, this is what it looks like when you bark or when you strip a tree of its bark. So we are now maybe 10 minutes into the hike. It has been pretty steady so far. The trail has been well marked. I'm using an app called All Trails, which has come in very handy. It actually maps out the trail for you as you go. It gives you a live location on the trail. You can download the trail beforehand, and it even gives you a preview of how the trail is going to look and in the surrounding, you know, forest and whatnot, so you can kind of get an idea of like waypoints along the way. So yeah.
So it does it for all trails?
It does it for most trails, exactly, like to a very accurate degree, which is quite impressive, I must say. I do have the paid version. It's like 300 Rand a year, so it's like a couple of dollars. Yeah,
so
anyway.
It's like 15 Rand a month if you work that out.
Exactly, cheap sticks, and it's very worth it. So yeah, guys, we'll see you a little bit further up the trail. We've just come from this trail, and it's opened up. These are that invasive pine I was talking about. And yeah, the day.
For invasive species.
That's the trail we're going to be taking up to the blockhouse, which is on that ridge up there. Now we're just posted up here, taking a little water break. Marcus is doing some tricks with the bottle.
Woo!
Show him.
Damn.
Wait, we try again. I got 8 just now.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
2, oh, 3. Damn. Okay.
Oh, good
4,
shit, good shit. Oh, and a little twirly. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, tech is good. We're like 20 minutes up the hike now. The incline is getting a bit steeper, but it's still very doable. It's so far very family friendly. You can bring your dogs out here. The trail is well marked, and yeah, we'll continue letting you know how it goes.
This is probably my last time in the forest.
Hey, that would actually be quite a nice photo if you want.
Yeah.
Look at these
If you want, not for me.
crazy alien-looking
Yeah,
plants.
no, I'm just thinking now, it's gonna be my last while in a forest or any green in a while.
I actually know exactly what you mean. It looks like like art.
And the box house is just over this hill on that cliff face there, and we're maybe around half an hour from it. They overlap for sure.
That's the
This is beautiful, guys. So this is Rondebosch area. I actually stay in this vicinity. And that's Newlands Stadium over there. It's an old rugby stadium. It's not used anymore, unfortunately. It used to be the home of the Springboks.
Springboka.
Hier kom die bokke, hier kom die bokke. But now they've bought the Cape Town Stadium recently, and they've turned that into their new home.
Which is great because it's 10 times bigger. A lot
Yep.
more people going to be there.
Exactly, and I'm sure you guys know which stadium I'm talking about. If you Google Cape Town, there's going to be a huge stadium in that picture, and
Probably
that's
one
the
of
one.
the first pictures to come up. Actually.
Exactly. So, yeah, man, good news for the books. We'll keep on killing them.
And then this weekend we're going to verse the All Blacks on Saturday at that stadium. So hopefully, we win like we did last Saturday.
Show some support. I think I'm posting this on Saturday. So
Perfect.
if I post this before the match, you better show some support, bro.
Yeah.
It's so nice to like do tricks with that view.
Woo, take us.
Yeah, it was good enough.
Yeah, so just to give some context, my cousin here is actually already a bartender, but he's training to become, what is it called?
Flair bartender.
A flair bartender, which in Cape Town, he is one of 10.
Yeah.
So he's already doing very well. He's heading to Dubai in a week or so. Man's moving up, leaving me behind. And these are the same Witterbloem silver trees that I saw on my hike up Lion's Head. If you guys want to go check that video, I'll put the link in the description. Put some fencing so people can't sleep up there.
I'm going to sleep in there for once.
Wow, look at this view.
Oh, look at the smoke over there.
From a factory.
And guys, how's the hike going so far?
Very
Great.
Bit of some marshland here. We have had a little bit of rain, but it's easing up now. We're in spring officially, coming out of one of the wettest winters we've ever had. So it makes sense that a couple of areas on this trail will be a bit wetter than usual. So now just past that marshland area, we are gonna go directly up towards the blockhouse. Alright, we are about maybe 15 minutes away from the blockhouse now, from the King's blockhouse, which is right there. There's actually 3 blockhouses that they built. There's the King's blockhouse, which is situated on the edge of Devil's Peak here behind me. Then there is the Queen's blockhouse. I'm not sure of the location. And then there is the Prince of Wales blockhouse. Now these were all built in 1780, quite a while back, and they were used as lookout points, stationary points, and they were strategically placed to have kind of an advantage over your enemy, So yeah, I'll keep on going. I mentioned this in my previous videos. There is a large population of homeless people that live on Table Mountain and that frequent these hiking trails. Unfortunately, they're in a position where they might, need something. They might need to rob you, and they might be aggressive if they're doing that. So not if you rob them first. But yeah, so it's always good to just be vigilant. We do have protection with us, a form of self-defense. So yeah, but it's always good to have more than one, like a knife, pepper spray, maybe even a large stick, a walking stick, something like that. You can use any of those things just to give you a better fighting chance. But yeah, now we are coming through this gate situation here, and we're leading up to the blockhouse up there. Now we're coming around this edge here of Devil's Peak, and this is our beautiful Cape Town, guys. Yep, there's Cape Town CBD, and just behind it, that little oval building is our stadium. Home of the Boca!
Down this way, no, we're going to go a whole different way on.
Wow, guys, so we are now coming up to the blockhouse, and there are some cannons here on display, and a sign here. So this is a, what did you say it's called?
Memorial?
So this is a memorial that is at the foot of the King's blockhouse. Now this is actually interesting. If you read here, it goes on to talk about a guy named Frank that built a house that was situated right here, and you can see the kind of foundation for where it would have sat. And he took care of the forest and the nature in this area, and he actually died on this house, falling off of the side of the wall. And what is it called?
conservation.
He was a conservationist, thank you. And so you can see here there's still conservation efforts going on right where he lived once upon a time. So yeah, this is a nice little glimpse back in time. So I think these were installed here in 1782. It's inscribed on the side here.
I mean, someone's put some Red Bulls in here.
Oh no,
Shoot
really?
that out. Red Bull gives you wings.
Well, there we go. Get a view down this litter infest cannon. And this is some sort of trig beacon here. And they've got some Roman or some type of inscription on the top
Roman
here.
numerals.
Yeah, Roman
That's
numerals.
100, 10 times 10.
Yeah.
And then that's a big number.
Wow. Yeah, there's actually inscriptions all over here. This is 17, I think that's a 0, 17025. That doesn't make sense. There must be a number I'm not seeing.
That'll be the 17th of something. 1925. 1825.
1825, yeah.
And then over here there's
Okay.
very big, I don't know.
Very big. Very big cannon, that's true. And down there is Rhodes Memorial. Wow, look at the size of this thing. It is huge. And they've put antennas on the top for, I'm guessing, cell reception, since this is still maintained and well kept monument. Wow, look at that. Ooh. You can see those holes all angled at different directions up there. And those would have been used for people to look out from and spot any ships coming into the bay that weren't on our side, at least. Wow, beautiful, eh? Anything past Robben Island, which is that little grey speck in the distance, they would have had full sight of. And there's some more rubble further down this mountain, which I think might be the Queen's blockhouse. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to make it out. It is just down there. And I think that is just to give another vantage point that maybe the King's blockhouse can't see. So yeah, these are strategically placed in the best viewpoints to make sure that we spot any invaders. Wow. So it's just a massive fortress basically, and there's no way in. The front door is locked up, and I haven't seen anything online about people getting in here. I think they've chained it off so that it can be maintained, which is good. So we're here next to the entrance of the blockhouse, and there's a lot of graffiti from over the years here, and we can see numbers like 18, whatever that is, 1811. Here there's a name, and then 1836. There's some more down here. This looks like someone spent some time carving that one out. Yeah, then there's the
Zamani.
idiots that have been here recently.
I'm gonna find that guy and find him.
Yeah guys, so I mean, obviously we shouldn't have to say this, but please, if you come visit sites like this, try not to leave a mark. Come here and leave it as you found it. I mean, there's no need to be writing your name on stuff like this. You don't need that attention. What do we think of the blockhouse?
Dude, this is amazing. I didn't know our country looked like this.
Yeah, man. We have real hidden, beautiful gems here, hidden up in the mountains and actually all across this country of ours, South Africa. And it's a pleasure exploring them with you guys. So if you guys enjoy watching a video like this, or hiking or caving or any one of my adventures, leave a like and subscribe if you like seeing these kind of videos, and I'll keep on pumping more out. Alright, we're gonna start heading down to Rhodes Memorial soon. There's not much to do here actually, everything is locked up. So yeah, we'll see you a little bit down the mountain. So we're now heading down the blockhouse. I'm not sure if you can see, it's there on the hill behind me now. And yeah, you can just make it out. And yeah, we're maybe like 5 minutes from Rhodes Memorial. So we'll see you there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's right there. Oh wow. Wow, look at that. That's fancy. So I don't know if you could hear Luke there, but he was basically just pointing out that they've used little lion heads, I think, for the rain gutters to let the rain out. This is a nice little monument so far. It's obviously kept well. Let's go check it out. Look at this. These are huge pieces of granite. Beautiful slabs. Wonder how long this took. Wow. You can see these huge lions made of, I think, bronze. That's why they've rusted in that color. These would have been a golden, beautiful color when they were first made. And I think that statue is also made of bronze back there. So this would have been, in its glory day, a place to be. And this is the front of the statue. It says the energy, the work of G.F. Watts, R.A., and by him given to the genius of Cecil Rhodes. And John Cecil is just up there between those pillars in the middle. So here we are. This is the main monument of the Rhodes Monument, and this is Cecil John Rhodes himself. So here underneath his statue it says, "The immense and brooding spirit still shall quicken and control. Living he was the land, and dead his soul shall be her soul. To the spirit and life, work of Cecil John Rhodes, who loved and served South Africa from 1853 to 1902 is what it says above his head." UCT is the University of Cape Town. It's a world-renowned university actually. I think, I might be wrong here, but I think Mr. Rhodes actually sponsored some of the financing for UCT. He also did a lot for South Africa in terms of our infrastructure. So he built our railway systems, he built a lot of universities and government buildings. So he's liked for that reason in this country, but he's also a controversial figure in South Africa because he was also involved in slavery, unfortunately. So yeah, he has a kind of, there's a weird history with him, but he's either liked or very disliked in South Africa for good reason. There we go, Rhodes Memorial. Okay guys, so now we're at the end of the video, and yeah, how was the hike guys?
Amazing.
Yeah, you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need to do more of these hikes. Maybe we can even go to the Queen's blockhouse. I think we saw it on the way up. I'll have to research and confirm, but
Mostly destroyed.
yeah, it was mostly destroyed, and Google says that both of the other blockhouses are not maintained at all as well as the King's blockhouse is. So yeah, if we end up doing those, I'll be sure to post that soon. So yeah guys, thanks for tuning in to another one of Swanee's adventures. Woo.